Hello everyone, today is Saturday around 6 p.m. New York time, and we're gonna go with a weekly video technical today, guys. What a move on the dollar since Thursday. We knew that we were close for the beginning of the week. We were calling and saying that there was no momentum, and but technically we were expecting a bounce to around the drop to minimum around 72.59. But this is how I wish, guys, you understand how this market should be traded. We believe that this is the right way to be traded, no peaking either top or bottom, and I want to show you guys why. Because at the end of the day, no matter what a move the market is gonna do, the market is gonna retrace at least 61.8% of the move. Let's put it this way. This is what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the video only on the pairs, and we're gonna do a pretty quick video on the US dollar, so you guys get an idea what we're seeing on it. But technically speaking, let's start with the pairs. This is the euro. The euro, we changed a little bit the count over the weekend, and we're calling this like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A, the B, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 the C with the thrust on the box for the triangle here. Now from here what we see is 1, 2, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, and a 5. Now this first leg should end around 142.71, around 142.80, which is, if you take the move from 1 to 3 is the 618 extension. So usually that's when the trend is powerful, you should get to that level. Now, no matter what it is, right here you're trading with no risk, guys. You don't have a risk defined. Now, no matter what the risk is, now even the pickers, the guys who pick at the bottom, the top, they should have entered in the market right here. Guess what? No matter what it is, the market should minimum correct to around 147, but you have a pretty much defined trade in 149. So that's what it means, guys. So this looks very important. It should trade lower to maybe in pre-market Sunday should trade lower to around 147.80, 147.71. Looks like that's what it's gonna make, and from here should correct back. That's the euro dollar. Now let's keep going. Different pairs. Look, everything that is related to the dollar is making 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 5, and possible is exactly the same patterns for every US dollar pair. When they're gonna end around that area that we mentioned, around the 618 of if 13. That's what it looks the pattern is. So do not get surprised, and then it's gonna correct back. In this case, it should correct back to around 86 again before before the powerful wave 3 coming in. This is the pound scenario. Should end around 163, find support there, and retreat back in 3 waves. The New Zealand, we're looking at the same scenario. Look, we see 1, 2, 1, a flat 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. This is 1, A, B, C, W, and then this is it looks like it's ahead of the game, and this pair should be selling everything in the dollar, guys. And we update the trace it out. Everything should be sold against the highs that we have last week. We believe at this moment that the US dollar bottom, unless I don't know something happens, but I don't believe so. I believe that the change trend last week, and I believe that after that happens, we should be start buying the dollar. Okay, now let's see the gem pairs. The gem pairs, very easy, guys. Look, the gems, I believe that they are still in the wave C of the wave 2, and some of them, if there is one gem pairs that are ready, is very close to create the bottom, is the dollar gem, and because the dollar did a huge move last week. The thing that we see is that we don't see this as an impulse. We see this more as a corrective move, and I believe that this should trade lower to around 78.80 before the final bounce back. Now I want to get that we have time within gold and silver. Look at gold, guys, on the daily. Strong move right here. Now I mentioned something on the Forex overview when I say that in the dailies, look, even though right here the RSI read 86.17, right here read 73.84, but within wave 5 gold ended at the peak of the RSI. That's not usual. That's not usual what happened. Normally what happened is that this is the high of wave 3, and then gold is gonna do this, and then this divergence is the divergence that you get within wave 5. So but well, the decline looks powerful. I mean, the count that you can force right here was 1 2 3 4, like it's showing here. Look, 1 2 3. This is the, I mean, it hasn't created overlapping yet. That's what we mentioned in both of the unless it's nesting. That's what we mentioned in both gold and silver. That still can be a wave 4 or a nest when you got 1 2 1 2 1 2, and that's gonna be a heck of a move in gold, which I don't see it happening, but well, it can happen. Now silver, same scenario. Let's check on silver. Look at the move, guys. Silver steers around the 38.02 because we were counting this as a 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, and then if you look at the RSI, it's about the same scenario. Look, the high same here. What you got? 1 2 possible 3 4 and 5, but do not have the angle of the ending diagonal or anything similar to that. So be aware. I mean, avoid the metals if you can. There is no need to be trading those pairs at the moment. The Aussie, I haven't talked about the Aussie. Let me show you guys the Aussie. The Euro Pound, another pair, same scenario. Look at the Euro Pound in the daily. Look at the Euro Pound on the daily. I'm sorry, in an hour it goes 1 2 3 4 5. The thing is that no, I still do not have divergency, so possible is either a nest or it's gonna be a standard. We don't have divergency yet, so don't get surprised to see a nest. This all move that we have been waiting, guys, for all this move for a while. So be ready that we're gonna have a lot of setups this coming week, and I don't want you guys to miss it. So be ready. We have a plan already when we're gonna subdivide the trade in different. We're gonna subdivide the trade in different categories, like daily trades that's gonna take a month or 2 months. We're gonna do swing trades, and we're gonna do a lot of intradays for this coming week. Then finally, let's see the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar looks like also like it did a 5 weeks, and then any 3 wave back should be sold. Any pair, the dollar should be starting to get buy now, guys. This is the time that we all should be buying the dollar. Why? Because the dollar looks to be posed to get a huge run. Let's check the dollar now. Okay, guys, this is the dollar. If you see, guys, the dollar did a powerful move. This, I mean, it's undeniable. We were waiting for the area around 74.60. Remember that we mentioned on the video on Friday that was the invalidation point. In other words, if that area was taken like it was right here, there is no way. This is a huge move to the outside on the dollar, and I wish, guys, that you guys appreciate the way that we let you guys know points when that's, I mean, 146.50 in the euro dollar is related to the 74.61 in the index. After those two areas to be taken, no way that this is corrected, nothing. This is a move in favor of the dollar that you should take. It should take the dollar pretty high. Now, if we look here, this is how we're laboring. We're laboring 1 2 1 2 3 4 right here, 3 4 5 3 4. This is 3, this is right here, and then from here, if you guys see, the dollar is trading around right here. It's already in wave 5. You see the wave 3 went to the 2618, and then the wave 5 should end. We take it from here, should end around 7501. Powerful move, powerful. I cannot get tired saying how powerful this move was. After this move should correct, guys, in 3 ways back, and after this move should be, we should buy the dollar against this low right here, and that's gonna take the dollar higher and higher, guys, to levels higher than what we got last June. Now that's the hour in the dollar. Let me show you the 4 hours so you guys understand where we're coming from. Okay, this is the 4 hour on the US dollar right here, and then you see how powerful it is. That's what we believe. That's why we believe today that the bottom right here is in Z way, and then this is in the 4 hours. You can see 1 2 3 4 5, and then after that we should see a retracement in 3 ways, and after those 3 ways we should start buying the dollar. I'm kind of worried. In the hour, if you look at it, we already have the divergence, which is good. We haven't get it in the 4 hour, but eventually we're gonna have it after at some moments. But it's so powerful, guys. It's very powerful, to be honest with you. We were expecting a little more choppiness coming out of the low. Now, finally, let me show you the dollar right here. This is the monthly chart of the dollar, so you guys have an idea how we're going. It's 1 2 3 4 and a 5, and then ABCA, ABCB, and the powerful move higher. Remember, guys, we've been saying for the last month that this pair should short squeeze higher like crazy. Look, it should trade around 95.85. That's the minimum target that we should get in this move, and we're gonna attack the market, guys. So with that in mind, keep in mind that we're gonna buy the dollar starting next week. Any 3 ways back, we're gonna have multiple position starting next week. Tomorrow's seminar, guys, remember, so we're gonna cover all this move. Thank you, guys, and have a great day, everyone. Thanks.